Welcome to the first nutritional webinar 101. In this nutritional webinar, I'm just going to go through how to calculate your macros, so the percentages, and also kind of break down each macronutrient and what they do. So calories are just basically how many basically energy. So consume, depending on how much kind of energy you consume, you will either maintain your weight, you will gain weight, or lose weight. So it will kind of depend on how many calories you kind of consume. So to start off, if you're looking to kind of calculate how many calories you need to be kind of having depending on your body weight, you need to calculate your BMR. This is your basal metabolic rate. So BMR is just how many calories your body needs just to maintain its weight, so therefore you wouldn't kind of lose weight or gain weight, your weight would just stay the same. So this is kind of like if you're just laid in bed and just for your body just to function, just for your kind of brain to work. So to work out your BMR, you need to do your weight times your height minus your age, and then +5 at the end, or minus 161 if you're a female. So it's 10 times your weight in kilos. So for me it'd be 10 times 78.5 plus 6.25 times your height in centimeters. So I'm 177, so 177 centimeters, minus 5 times your age. So I'm 24, so it'd be 5 times 24, and then at the end, if you're a male, you would add 5 onto the end of the equation, and if you're a female, you would minus 161. So that brings my kind of BMR calories to be 1,766 calories. This is how many calories I would need just on a daily basis if I just laid in bed, did nothing, just to survive. That's for my kind of brain to function and for all my internal organs to work. Depending on your activity level, so depending on what you do for a job, you will need different amounts of kind of calories. So there are 5 different daily activity levels. So the first one is no exercise. So you kind of sit at a desk job, you don't really do much exercise. The second one would be light activity. The third one would be moderate. The fourth one is heavy, and then the fifth one is very heavy. So depending on what you kind of do as a job, so if you kind of have a desk job but then you train 3-4 times a week, you would probably be at a moderate. That starts at 1.2 and finishes at 1.9. So no little exercise would be 1.2, light exercise would be 1.35, moderate would be 1.55, heavy is 1.75, and very heavy is 1.9. An example of very heavy would be kind of Anthony Joshua is a professional athlete. He's a boxing, so he's always kind of training, he's always getting calories in. So this kind of added into your BMR will kind of bring out your maintenance calories, and that's how many calories your body needs just to maintain its weight. So you do your BMR times 1.55, for example, if you're moderate, and that brings 2,727 calories for myself. So that's how many calories I would need just on a daily basis just to maintain my weight. So if you're looking to kind of bulk up and put some muscle on, put some size on, and get a little bit kind of stronger, you need to be in a calorie surplus. So this is kind of more calories than your body needs to maintain its weight. If you're looking to lose weight, you would need to be in a calorie deficit. So you can do a 10 to 20% kind of surplus or deficit based off your maintenance calories. So for kind of the purpose of today, I'll put myself in a 20% surplus and a 20% calories, and what I'll do is I'll break that down just to work kind of the calories and macros out per kind of each kind of bulk cut. So if I was looking to cut, I would do 20% of my kind of maintenance calories, and that brings me out at 2,191 calories. So if I consumed that amount of calories on a daily basis whilst training and exercising, I would lose weight. As you kind of train, your body will kind of adapt to that kind of figure. So this is just an estimate, and to do that you will use the Harris-Benedict equation, which is to work out the BMR right at the start. So 2,191 calories is what I need kind of on a daily basis to kind of lose weight if I'm training. So to work out each macronutrient, so we have 3, we have proteins, carbs and fats. Protein is used for kind of muscle repair and muscle growth. Fats is used for your kind of all your internal organs and helps to kind of regulate hormones, and carbohydrates are used for energy. So if you're looking to kind of work out your protein, there's the kind of range between 1.1 and 1.8. So what you do is you do 1.1 times your weight in pounds. So I'm 173 pounds, and that comes out at 190 grams. So 190 grams of protein. Protein has got 4 calories per gram, so you do 190 times 4, and that comes out at 761 calories. So just pop that down. So I've got 761 calories from protein. To work out how many grams of fat, you just do 20%, so it's kind of 20 to 25%. You do 20% of your kind of total calories for if you're looking to cut, and that brings it out 438 calories. Fat has got 9 grams per 9 calories per gram of fat, so you just divide that by 9 and that comes out at 49 grams. So far I've got 190 grams of protein and 49 grams of fat. To work out the carbohydrates, you just add the protein and the fat together, and that comes out at 1,191 calories. That subtracted from my total calories is 992, so that's how many calories I'd have left from carbohydrates. And carbohydrates has got 4 calories per gram, so you just divide 992 by 4, and that's 248 grams. So to work out my kind of macros, that would be 190 grams of carbs, 49 grams of fat, and 248 grams of carbohydrates. Looking to kind of spin it on the flip the coin, if we're looking to kind of bulk up, you put yourself in a calorie surplus. So 10 to 20% of your kind of maintenance calories you need to be consuming to be in a surplus. So to work out the protein, to keep it nice and simple, it's just 1 gram per pound of body weight. So 1 times 173, which is how much you weigh in pounds, and that's 173 grams. That times by 4 again, because we know that there's 4 calories per gram of protein, and that comes out at 692 calories. When we're looking to bulk up, we're just looking to get a little bit more kind of fat in our diet, so we would do 25%, whereas if it's cutting it would be 20%, so 25% times your kind of total how many calories you're having when you're in a surplus, and that comes out at 821 calories. That divided by 9, because we know that there's 9 calories per gram of fat, and that's 91 grams. That plus the protein, so your fat and protein, add them together, and then subtract that from your total kind of daily calories that you're trying to hit in a surplus, and that would be 1,771 calories. You know, that's 4 calories per gram of carbohydrates, so we just divide that by 4, and that comes out 442 grams of carbs. So you can see the kind of difference between bulking up and cutting, very different in terms of kind of how many calories you are eating, but it all stems from making sure that you're working out your maintenance calories, which is done through doing your BMR first and your daily activity level. So just a quick overview, if you're looking to kind of calculate how many calories, you need to do your BMR plus your kind of daily activity level. That will create your kind of maintenance calories. If you're looking to bulk up, you would put yourself in the 10 to 20% kind of that number to put yourself in a surplus, and vice versa, 10 to 20% minus of that calories, just to put yourself in a deficit. So from that, you can work out your proteins, carbs, and fats just by following the equation in this chat. So if any questions, drop me a message. Next week we'll be going through how MyFitnessPal is used effectively and looking at high and low glycemic foods.